My name is Mason Mishcon. I'm from Miami, Florida. Before CCTG, I worked with Merrill Lynch as an investment planner and a financial planner, and we went through commercial capital February of 2014. The most recent deal we did was an equipment financing deal and a factoring deal. They were combined. It was referred to us by a banker that we work with. The company wasn't cash flowing yet, so the bank couldn't do it, and they brought me in. We brought one of our equipment lenders in that was able to collateralize some of their older equipment and also give them collateral for the new equipment, which gave them the amount that they needed to get the new production line in place, which was going to bring them up to cash flow positive. We had to bring a factoring lender in as well, combined with that, in order to pay off some liens that they had prior to me coming on board, and the combined deal was able to get done because of bringing two lenders together. The most recent deals I've done with Prime Commercial Lending with Chris and John were two. One was a real estate deal that we were able to bring Prime in, and it was the most competitive lender for that situation, and also a merchant cash advance that the borrower had gone through multiple lenders and couldn't get the financing, and I went through Prime Commercial Lending, and we were able to get the financing done with them pretty quickly, and that was actually recently. Well, the beauty of going through the commercial capital training group is that they give you access to so many different types of lenders. So the pipeline is broad, and the types of loans we're working on are broad. So we're doing some SBA deals through some of our lenders. One is with a franchise that is trying to expand, and they need some SBA financing for the expansion. We're working some equipment deals with a company that is a startup, but they have equipment that we're using as collateral. Those two deals will make 1% on the equipment deal is about a $200,000 deal. The SBA financing is about $250,000. I'm doing a conduit loan for a guy that owns a hotel in Pennsylvania. That is actually a $6 million deal, which we will make about 0.5% on. That is a lender that we met through commercial capital as well. We're also working on some cash flow lines of credit. Those are quick and easy to get approved. We have a number of different lenders that we can use. Those types of lenders pay us residual. So each time the person or the business pulls money out of the account, we get paid from that. They take a very quick amount of time to get set up. The criteria is not as expansive as some of the other types of lenders. I'm also working on a bridge loan for a real estate developer that owns a piece of land in the area. They own it outright, that they paid all cash for. The property is valued at about $3 million, and they're trying to cash out and take some money out of the property. That will make about 1% on as well, and that will be about $1.5 million transaction. What brought me to commercial capital was I was burnt out in my current business. I was in the financial planning and investment business for 18 years, and I was looking for another option, something else that I could get into. We were introduced to this concept of providing lenders to businesses that needed financing. And then we started searching for training because it wasn't something that I was comfortable with 100%. And we had spoken to a couple of different training companies. And after doing some research, we were introduced to Commercial Capital Training. After looking over their website and seeing the type of marketing that they provided and what the program provided, it sounded like our best option. We did a lot of research, and getting into a new business is not easy. And they were able to provide a platform to get set up as a business from beginning to end, starting with getting the brand and a logo set up, getting the company set up, infrastructure that you're going to need to have in place, marketing that you're going to need to provide, training on what type of lenders you're going to use in certain types of situations. All of this was explained to us in a very easily understandable way that we were able to get comfortable with commercial capital and realize that was going to be our best option moving forward, starting a new business and having the training and having the people to help support us as we move forward in the business. What commercial capital training has allowed me to do is start my own business and be my own boss, which gives me flexibility of my time to do what I want and when I want. It also puts me in control of my own destiny. Working for a large company, sometimes there's a ceiling as far as how high you can go and where you can get. When you own your own business, you can make it as large as you want, or you can not. It depends on what your ambitions are in life and how far you want to take it, but you have that freedom to do what you want with your own business. Starting out in the business, having commercial capital training has been very helpful. We were very skeptical initially because we didn't know what we were getting into. They promise a lot and you're not sure if it's actually going to be delivered. And when you're starting a new business, there's a lot that goes into it. Their support has been unbelievable from beginning to end. They provide the ability to get your social media set up, your website set up. Their marketing team is phenomenal, very professional. They help you set up logos. They help you with the stationery. Anything you're going to need marketing wise, they're there to provide, whether it's articles every month to send out to your prospects. Once you get into training, they do a phenomenal job training you as far as what types of loans you're going to want to do or you can do in the business. So whether you have experience or not, they're going to train you on different types of financing. They're going to introduce you to different types of lenders, all that have different types of niches. So you're going to be introduced to a lot of different things that you may not have experienced in the past and things that you may not remember in the future. So you're going to want to have that support there and people to call once you get through the training. And we were skeptical with that as well because they say they're going to be there forever, but you're not really sure until you actually start calling. And once we got through the training, they have been there going on 2 years now. Every time I call for a question on which lenders I should be using or a type of financing I'm not familiar with, they're very quick to get back in touch with us. They'll walk through it with us. They'll tell us what they think is best as far as who we should speak to. They're always adding new lenders to the program. And they also give you a lot of documents that you're going to need once you get out of training. They give you spreadsheets and how to use them on how to evaluate a deal. They walk you through certain things as far as fee agreements that you're going to want to set up with certain borrowers, referral arrangements with different partners that you're going to work with once you get out of training. So anything you're going to need to start a business and then walk through a business as you're actually doing it, they provide everything. Anything you're going to need from startup to working and then support afterwards. And it's been more than we thought we were going to get. And they're still there for us. So it's been unbelievable. The lenders that they provide for us, they range in all different types of financing. So they give you access to any type of lender you're going to need, and multiple lenders in each category. So you don't just have one to choose from. And it's really just a base to start with. They provide you a number of different lenders. And when you try to call them, they treat you very well because of commercial capital. It really adds credibility. And also, when I need help with some of the lenders, commercial capital is there to make an introduction even after training. And usually when I reach out to one of these lenders, I'll put in the subject line commercial capital training graduate, and they're very quick to respond to us. And you can really see a difference because once you get out of training, you're going to meet other lenders as well that you haven't met through commercial capital. And when you reach out to them for the first time, you can really see the difference on how they react to you coming cold off the street as opposed to working through one of the lenders that commercial capital provides to you. The marketing team is very great to work with from beginning to end. They start working with you even before training. So they helped us get our logos set up. We had a general outline as far as what we wanted it to look like, but they were able to really take it to the next level and make it really look as professional as it does. They then set up the stationery and the business cards. They help you get your website set up, which we get complimented on all the time. It really makes your company portrayed out to be even bigger than it might even be because of how professionally done it is. The articles that they give you twice a month, the social media that they set up for you from Facebook to LinkedIn to Twitter, everything works together. Everything is linked together. It is very professionally done, so you can tell this is all that they really do. They work in this industry, they know this industry, and everything is top notch. I would recommend CCTG to anyone that's looking to get into a new business. I have recommended CCTG. We have had people call inquiring about the training program, and I have given them good recommendations because it has provided a lot to us. Going into the program, we were very skeptical and we didn't really know what we were going to get. Starting a new business and the investment that it took to actually get into the training program was significant. And not really knowing who they are before you get started and not knowing anyone initially that went through the training, we did a lot of research and we were confident that we had a good handle on who they were, but you're still never really 100%, so you have to take a leap of faith at some point. So we didn't really know what we were going to get, and then once we got there, we got more than we could have even expected. They gave us everything that we needed. They continue to give us what we need as far as support. So anyone that is looking to make a change for whatever reason to get into a new business, I do recommend this training program 100%. They are top notch. They give you everything you need to be successful. It does take a lot of work once you get through training, but they give you all the tools that you're going to need to be successful.